Once upon a time, in a jungle that smelled like oranges and mangoes, there lived a little elephant with a very big problem. He kept forgetting what he was supposed to be doing, and inside it, he put 12 wobbly eggs, 5 cups of flour, 6 handfuls of nuts and berries, and a whole lot of love. But after 30 seconds, he forgot what he was doing. This time, he bumped into Harry the monkey, who asked him, "Hey, what's in the oven? It smells delicious." Then they started tying colorful pieces of cloth onto the hats. Then he showed it to Benny and said, "Do you remember this?" Benny's eyes got wide. He did remember that. He took the cake out of the oven, put the hats on top, and arranged the candles. Well, actually, Benny ate most of it, but that was okay because it was his very first try at baking a cake, and it was a success. And don't forget to subscribe for more adventures of Benny the Elephant. See you next time. It wasn't an ordinary cake. It was a giant hat-shaped cake. All of his friends cheered and applauded, and Benny felt very proud of himself. And he also remembered how much he liked the song Patty was humming earlier. So he took a deep breath, closed his eyes, and started to sing as he rummed family style. Benny loved doing this, and he even hummed a happy tune while working. But after 30 seconds, he stopped and asked everyone, "What are we making?" When Patty told him, he felt a little sad because he wanted to make the cake, but he couldn't remember how. Benny couldn't remember, but he took Harry to see Patty, who was hanging upside down on a tree branch while finishing off their painting. She explained to Harry what they were trying to do, and he offered to help them make some hats for the party. Benny thought that was a great idea. He tried to remember by smelling his enormous trunk like this, but nothing came back to him, so he just walked away, leaving the cake in the oven. It all started when Benny the Elephant was trying to bake a cake for his friend's birthday. He had an enormous oven just like this one. A little while later, he met his friend Patty the Parrot, and she asked him, "What are you doing?" Benny didn't know how to answer her. He couldn't remember. But then Patty looked inside the oven and said, "Oh, are you baking a cake? That sounds fun. Let's start painting some flowers on top." And so they did. They painted yellow flowers and green leaves. Then they decorated the edges with pink frosting and sprinkled on some rainbow candies. Benny even added a little candle because he knew his friend would love that. But after 30 seconds, he forgot what he was doing again and went to look for some more berries. So they got some string and cut it into long pieces. Harry had an idea. He grabbed a banana leaf and drew a picture of an elephant holding a cake. As he sang, he began to remember everything he needed to do. Finally, they all sat in a circle around the cake, and each person got a slice. And that's all for now. If you enjoyed this story, please share it with your friends and family.